Hey, I'm Jim Robbins, Artist Relations and Amp Tester at Bogner Amplifications. I'm also the guitarist for the band Otto's Daughter, and I'm here to talk to you about the Brooklyn cable from Colossal Cable. The Brooklyn cable is the other in the Colossal cable line, better suited for high gain players, perfect for drop tuning, and more aggressive style of play. Just spent 7.5 weeks on the road with Otto's Daughter, and I had two Colossal cables, the Brooklyn, and I was very pleasantly surprised. And I spent night after night being very hard on all of my equipment. You know how hard it is when you're touring. It takes a toll on all of your equipment. The Colossal cable stood up great. 7.5 weeks of stepping on it every single night, having people roll their amps over it, rolling it up really quick and throwing it into the road case, not having time to properly, coil it up nicely. You throw it into the road case. The next night, you pull it back out. It doesn't kink up. It doesn't have any of that cable memory because of the sheathing here. Keeps the cable relatively straight when not used. And you throw the cable out. It's perfectly straight. Boom, set it up, put duct tape all over it, make sure nobody else is screwing it up. And then after the best part, actually, I just found out was you pull up the duct tape and you can take the duct tape right off. It's not like the other cables where it gets stuck and you have this gooey mess at the end of your cables. So it's really durable. So basically, if you're going to spend all this time and effort and research and money getting the perfect tone that's representative of who you are, you go and you spend the money on the amp, you spend the money on these pickups. I use bare knuckles. Other people use Fralins. Everybody's putting out some really high quality stuff lately. Yeah, I was born and raised in Brooklyn, 718, Flatbush Avenue, Avenue M, Kings Highway, Bunny and John's Pizza. And the cable does live up to its name. It's tough, it's durable, it's honest. It's an honest tone coming out of there, and I think it deserves the name, the Brooklyn. Why would you totally bypass one of the most important things in your setup, which is the cable? This transfers the tone from your fingers to your guitar, to your amp. What are you going to use? 2 paper cups and a string on a Neumann? That's a waste of time. This is, it just makes perfect sense. And, again, once I plugged in the Colossal, I was very pleasantly surprised at just how clear and flat. And again, you're playing and you roll back and it cleans up nice, just like the Modern Classic. It's a really quality product. Happy to use it. It's great. Once I plugged in the Colossal, I was very pleasantly surprised. It's a really quality product. Think this is a game? Someone eat, son.
Do that again.